Welcome to my video, guys. Before we get started, if you can hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell, and put your comments down below. Let's get into it. So, right then. So, as we all probably aware now, it looks like Buonanotte is off to Leeds United on a permanent transfer. After 4 months, these owners took him on from Brighton. I think he's a second or third choice player. Um, and 4 months later, here we are, ready to get rid of him, basically. Just like another Vega. They signed Vega because he was a Swiss Army knife, and then 6 months later, sold him on. Same with Felix. They took Felix on just because they wanted to sell Gallagher. Then they bought Felix. Then they offloaded Felix. Then 6 months later, they sold Felix. This ownership is it's absolutely in the bin. I don't know where people mind thinking that these owners are going to change their strategy, their model, their structure, you name it. They're not going to change this model. We could go on and on and on. This CS, not as Project CFC, who are doing this protest on Saturday at 1 p.m. at Britannia Gate. They're hoping for a model change. They're not going to change the model. I mean, I don't know why you think that they will. They won't. It's beyond me that you think that they will change the model. And I said, no, I don't rate Buonanotte. I'm not all right. He didn't have much gaming with us, but it's like we're now developing players from Brighton, for them to sell so they can make more money because he's got a good CV now. Been playing at Chelsea, he played a few matches, at Chelsea, whether it's coming off the bench or starting, but he's played a few matches for us now. So, it's like a win-win situation for Brighton. So these owners, sporting directors from Brighton, who are doing the Brighton thing, they're now selling players for Brighton. So Brighton can earn even more money. I said this ownership is absolutely in the bin, and I don't understand why a lot of you guys thinking that these owners will change. I'm sorry, they're not going to change their model. No matter how many times you think they will, they won't change the model. And now we're being told now we're after a centre back. Why didn't Maresca get a centre back when Levi Colwill was injured back in the summer? Yeah, he said in the summer. He said after the Colwill injury, they said, "Oh, are you likely to dip into the transfer market?" Yes, I want a centre back or maybe two. Don't get it. Leo Rosenior comes in, and all of a sudden we're linked with a centre back. Who are they going to get us? That's what scares me. Are they going to get us another? You're hopeful, because that's what I reckon. Or are they going to sell someone like Trevor Chalobah or Achimpong just to make way for us to go out and buy another centre back? Because there's no money in this club. There's no money there. They've spent their money. So I mean, I don't know what you guys thinking, but that's my thoughts. Yeah, these ownership, they're gonna probably get rid of, I said, either Achimpong or Trev Chalobah, or maybe even both. I imagine it'll just be one, and then replace him with another kid. Because I said there's no money in the club. They've spent all the money. I mean, people are saying or thinking that they're gonna, because we've been linked with a couple of players now for the summer coming up. We're gonna be after them. Well, we're gonna be set. We gotta sell players before we can go out and buy them. So I said, guys, this model's not changing. I said Stevie Wonder can see it. Many others can see it. But unfortunately, there's still a lot of you thinking and hoping that this model will change. It's not going to change. You obviously just want to see this madness continue, this circus continue, because that's all it is. It's an absolute circus. But as I said, Enzo Fernandez, I said in my last video, Enzo Fernandez is not happy with Maresca leaving. That's the PR, because we all love looking at PR. man, a load of you believe the PR, but I probably do believe this one, that Enzo Maresca, Enzo Fernandez, sorry, um, he wants to leave. He's not happy with the stability with the manager, or should I say, 'cause we don't have managers no more. We have coaches. He's not happy with the change of coaches, and as I said, I think he will go. And if he don't go this window, I think in the summer he's gone. I don't rate him. I don't rate Enzo Racist Fernandez personally. He's just a traffic cone. But a lot of you are calling his name and shouting his name. We obviously wear different glasses, but I think he will go, and I think there's going to be, after he goes, I think you will start seeing a few others. Maybe a Caicedo. I think Palmer wants to go personally. Looking at his body language, I think he's next to go. Unless, of course, we do something in between now and the summer. We make Champions League spot, maybe win a trophy or two. I don't think we are, because the owners have said they're not bothered whether we win. They won't bother whether we beat Arsenal last night in the Carabao Cup. So that just shows everybody that that's where their mentality is. That's where their standards are. And as I said in my last video, if your standards is like that, what's that? How are you setting the standards to the actual players? We used to have a winning mentality under Roman Abramovich, and that's all he wanted. He wanted to win. He didn't want to sort of use this being a Chelsea owner as making money. He was like a little like a game for him, a hobby for him, and he loved Chelsea. He was part of us, and these ownership, they got no connection with us, no connection with the fans. There's nothing at all. They're more interested in selling the seats on Vivid Seats so they can make money, and not just Vivid Seats, any other places they can use, just so they can make more money, get more tourists in. The stadium's quiet. I mean, look at yesterday. There was more noise from the Arsenal supporters than there was from our supporters. I know it was like that most time anyway, but under Roman Abramovich era, we would make a lot of noise. Yeah, we'd have like quiet periods as well, but we used to make a lot of noise. But under these owners, I said it's just the away, well, not just the away fans, but the home fans. It's just getting quieter and quieter and quieter. Before long, it would be like it literally will be like a library. But yeah, as I said, with these players, we've been linked with centre back and attacking midfielder, and I think I heard a goalkeeper and a striker as well. I don't believe. Yeah, I believe they'll get someone, but I believe they're not going to get somebody of world class and experience, and somebody that is going to take us to the next level, or not to the next level, to be the level that we were in the Roman. And but yeah, that's what I think. I said, and a lot of you still all think that these owners will change the model, and this protest will go for that. You do you, I do me, and I guarantee you, this time next year, or maybe even less than that, we'll be back to where we are now. Back to, let's have another protest, see if we can get these owners out. I know this protest is going to be a continuous thing, apparently, going by what I'm hearing. But as I said, guys, they're not going to go. And this time next year, or maybe a bit longer, we're going to be back to where we are now. Let's change the model. Should we change the model? Should be win, lose, draw, blue co out, clear lake out. Because that's the only thing for us at this club to go back to where it was under Roman Abramovich. We need these owners that out. We should be recruiting a proper elite manager, proper elite director, proper elite medical, proper elite players. Worthy players. And I've not got nothing against kids coming to the club. We've done under Roman, but you've got to have a mixture. You've got to have a balance between youth, and you've got to have playing alongside somebody with experience and who's world class and elite level. And same with a manager. If you've got an elite manager and a winning mentality as well, it helps. If you've got somebody like what we got now, Leon Rosenior, he's not won nothing. So the players just look at him thinking, well, what you won then? You've not won nothing. The owners are sort of saying to everybody, we're not bothered if we win a Carabao Cup or not. So as I said, there's no standards whatsoever there. So that's where we are. As I said, we've been linked to all these different players, but I don't trust his ownership. I mean, if you do, as I said, we're obviously wearing different glasses and we're seeing different things. But if in 4 years they haven't shown any ambition of winning anything. Yes, we won a Conference League. Yes, we won a Club World Cup. Great, what did you do? But we should be challenging now for the title, and we're further away from Arsenal, and we're only like midway through the season. We're like 13, 14, 15, 16 points or whatever it is. With by the end of the season, how far behind are we? We could be 20, 30 points behind Arsenal if the way we're going. So I was that challenging or even competing? It's not. So like I said, we're at this stage of the season now. We're worse off than we were at last season. So as I said, we're not progressing. We're just falling down. So you guys, you keep supporting the model. Me, nah. And I guarantee one day we'll all be on the same page, and then that's when hopefully then we'll have our Chelsea back. And that's why I'm going to end it there. My videos is just to sort of, I want my Chelsea back. I want us to be fighting and winning everything. I want us to be signing world class players and a world class manager, and we're not under this ownership. So until then, win, lose, draw, Bluco out. So like I said, respect to every single one of you. I hope everyone's good. Whoever's going to the game and a protest, hope everything goes okay. There's no hiccups. But I'm sorry for me. The model's not changing, but like I said, you do you, I do me. So that's me done, guys. As I said, if you can, subscribe to my videos, like my videos. I think I've been shadow banned because we all know who controls YouTube. But please check if you have subscribed. Check that you still subscribed. Because I did have more subscribers, and it's gone down. It just shows I'm only a very, very minute, small channel. Don't bother me. I'll still land it. But yeah, support my channel, guys. Like the video, help me out. I just passionate as everybody, and I just want our Chelsea back. So that's me done. As I said, win, lose, draw, Bluco out, clear leg out. That's a Chelsea blue out. Cheers, guys. See you on the next one.